Good morning everybody, I'm back with another video. Today I thought we could go through planning a week in my HobonichI weeks. I suppose the best thing to do would probably be to just kind of show you how it's been going in this week. So I've got the coral pink and I've got it in this gorgeous cover that my sister got me for Christmas. Isn't it beautiful? It's a little bit more exciting than just the clear cover on covers, but this is what I wanted and I just think it looks lovely with the pinks and the greens and the yellows all together. So I haven't really used my weeks as well as I wanted to this year, partly because I had a baby, and I'm going to stop using that as an excuse for everything eventually, but for now it is my main excuse. So some of my spreads have looked very much like this, which is, hopefully you can see properly. Let me get you in. So some of my spreads look like this, really nice. This is December last year. Was still pregnant, so everything was going swimmingly. And then I had my baby and spreads started to look like this. Or like this, where I just kind of wrote things in and didn't really take much care. But over the last few weeks, I've started to kind of get back into designing the spreads properly and writing out what I wanted. This was kind of the week before I started doing it properly, but I started using it again to do my habits and to do my to-do lists. So it's a little bit of a work in progress. This is one of my favourite spreads in this entire diary because it just looks really nice and aesthetic, and this is kind of what we're going to be doing today with a couple of little tweaks. So that's last week, and here we are with our blank week. So this is week 48. Can you believe it? Week 48. Here we are, nearly at the end of the year. I have already whited out some things down here, so I will be writing these back in later, but a while ago I just kind of went through and just started scribbling in events and dates, and I don't really want them in that format anymore. To begin with, what I want to do is get some lines down on this paper on the page. I'm going in like that. And that's, I will get some colouring pens in a minute when we do the decoration. But over on this side, I didn't really like this line down here, so I'm wondering, perhaps I put the decoration down first, and then I can go in with what I want to put line-wise. Just brought you in a little bit tighter so that we can go through decoration. So I really like rub-ons, they're my kind of thing at the moment, and I bought these from Amazon a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, there you go, I thought you got like 10 different sets in here, but actually what you get is 4 sets of each design. So I've got 4 of these now. So I've got 1, 2, like, I've got multiples of the same design, which is a little bit weird to me. But anyway, they're beautiful. I think they're really pretty and I really like these. And it's not very seasonal, but I'm thinking perhaps maybe something like this. I've also got these rub-ons here, which are a little bit more subtle. So these are also from Amazon, but from a different place. These are lovely. These kind of autumnal trees. But I'm trying a different filming angle today, so hopefully you can see everything I'm showing you. But look at that, isn't that beautiful? That's really nice. That's a hot contender as well. That's another one of those, and those. And then just some kind of pink flowers. Not so keen on those. Blue, we could go for a blue. These are lots of like blue kind of country flowers. Some pink flowers. I'm not feeling the pink flowers today. Or some more leaves. These are more kind of autumnal leaves, so we could put those with them. And then this is kind of a bit of a random one. Kind of feathers, clocks, that kind of thing. I've also got this Heartland sheet of stickers. It's got some nice things in it. I don't use this very often, but it's got some lovely little quotes in it. I quite like this one, which says, "Like wildflowers, you must allow yourself to grow in the places you never thought you would," which is quite sweet. So, let's have a think. I'm wondering if we do perhaps this little white flower down here, and maybe a couple of trees, or perhaps maybe the fox or the toadstools. Or we could put the white flower on that actually, couldn't we? That might be quite cute. Let's try that. Trouble is they're rub-ons, so if I don't like it, well, you have to kind of go with it, don't you? Just grab my scissors. I'm really hopeful that today might be a good nap day for us. So as I said, I was doing this mummy baby art class, which was really good fun on a Monday morning, but unfortunately, let's take those up. Unfortunately, it kind of ran right over my little one's nap time, and we're kind of getting to the point where, because he's much more active now, he's nearly 9 months old. He's much more active now, he's nearly 9 months old. He does not like being cooped up in his pram for more than 25 minutes, half an hour. And the place where he runs the art class, unfortunately, isn't very baby friendly. Let's cover up that little ink block there. We've got a little ink stain from when I did my first pass at this spread, which was just writing. It's an active coffee shop, so there's nowhere really for him to crawl around and explore, because there's people carrying cups of hot coffee around all the time, and there's people who aren't parents who are trying to enjoy their coffee. So I don't really feel like it's fair to him. Put that there. Does that look a bit weird? No, that's I expect him to sit and stay quiet for so long. We've skipped it this week. I think unfortunately last week would probably have been the last time we go, because I just can't justify making him do it. So that looks really nice. I do probably want to add a little bit more decoration. Thinking something maybe like, wondering if that would go quite nicely. That's kind of the same kind of tones, isn't it, as that under one. Have I got anything else on here that might work? Put that up there maybe. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to do this one here, which I'm fairly certain I've grown in my garden before, and I cannot for the life of me remember what kind of flower this is. So these rub-ons that I got so many sheets of, I'm not as impressed with the quality of as I am with these ones, these Made Plus ones. These ones are much nicer quality, they go on a lot better. I suspect you might get lots of sheets of these ones, because the first time I tried to use them, I took them off. Oh, that was lucky, wasn't it? I took them off the sheet and they curled up and got stuck to themselves, because I don't want to run out of space to write things, but actually we're going to be cheeky. We're going to shuffle. We're going to put this little bunny on. This little bunny is really cute. And I think he's just going to bring a little bit of brown to this side of the page, so I might just put him, I'm just going to put him down here. All my lovely neutral tombos are in here. There you go. Just throw them out on the page. And then I've got some kind of pinks as well. So let's think which one of these would work. Immediately discounting the greens. I want a more neutral brown palette, I think, and that grey can go, that pink can go, that pink's way too pink. That's too brown, that's too brown. I might just have a quick look and just, I've got a little reference page for my tombos at the back. I always do this in my weeks, a little tombow log. I'm about 9:10 or 9:42. So that's 9:12. 9:12 is going to be too dark. So 9:10 and 9:42 are these two. I wonder if we go 9:42. That's a little bit more like that kind of blush colour that we've got there. Let's go 9:42. And what I want to do is, first of all, I just want to highlight over here. Okay. And then I'm going to also, I think this week we're going to do habits up here. We're going to do to-do list down here, and then down here we're going to have kind of a block. And I think, right, I'm getting an idea. So we're going to do, try not to move you too far out the way. I'm going to move the candle so I don't set fire to myself. Right. I'm just going to do from that line to there. So we're not going the whole way across the page. I find sometimes you go the whole way across the page, then you kind of make it look really harsh. And I just want to then double line, just add a little subtle colour to that. So just shadowed that line. I like that. That looks good. I'm happy with that. And then I think we'll do the same down here. Maybe up one. Yeah, there. So not all the way across. This 0.2 nib pen is getting a little bit old. All of my microns are getting a little bit old actually. Because I use them so much, I don't really notice until it's a little bit too late. So perhaps on my Christmas list. Let's go down here as well. This is probably a mistake. This is where it's all going to go a bit wrong. Okay, no, that looks good. Fine. So now we've got our sections and we can start writing in what we're doing. So I've seen people do habits slightly differently recently. So I've always typically done them as, you know, habits and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday across the top there and then vitamins or whatever down there. But actually I saw someone do it this way and I thought this looked really cool. So, I go Monday. It's not anything groundbreaking, by the way. It's nothing too excited. But it's just reversing it. So then you put in here, go vitamins. I like to track if I've taken my vitamins. Then 3 litres water. Trying to drink a lot of water at the moment. 5-year diary, 10k steps. What else did we track last week? No spending. Right, okay, we'll try that. I was incredibly unsuccessful with that last week. And then the last one is skincare. I'm trying to establish a skincare routine. It's not going particularly well, not gonna lie. And then up here we can just do highlights. And then where do we want the to-do list highlight to go? Do I want to-do list here, right in the middle? Yeah. To-do list, and then down here, got a bit of fluff on it. Do that. I'm not 100% certain what we're going to put in this bit. What did we have last week? We had currently's meal plan. We could do meal plan down here. Last week I didn't really use the meal plan that much. I did this week and it worked quite well. Maybe I'll just do a currently down there. Okay. So this should be dry now, and I'm actually going for my 0.3 micron just to make the titles a little bit thicker, just to make them bolder. I'm going to put tasks instead of to do. And then, you say meal plan or currently? I think we're going to do currently, because otherwise it's going to ting. There you go. Right. The tasks, I did like this kind of Ryder Carroll time prioritising thing, but I did find it didn't actually really work, because you can see I just kept putting things off. So I think I'm just going to leave it as tick boxes. And now we need to put in here J meals. So we're weaning our baby, so we're just trying to record what he's had so that we can see if there's any reactions or anything to anything, which is useful. And then I'm just, at the moment he's only having breakfast and dinner. Okay, that's what it's going to look like before we put any events or anything in. Normally, in the past, I have kind of highlighted events in a colour. I think because I want to keep the spread quite simple, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to write it in. I might highlight the days just to give a little bit more colour, just like that. Yeah, just give it a little bit more excitement, because at the moment it's looking a little bit bland over this side of the page, isn't it? Okay, so today we are swimming. And that is 1:30 p.m. And then I have a panto rehearsal at 7 p.m. And so that's all the events we have for today. So I'm going to draw a little line. And this is something I just thought maybe I'd try, just kind of separate events and to-dos on the day. And then we've got to do, so film video. And washing. And then unpack suitcases, because we went away this weekend. So we need to just unpack what we took with us. And that's my Monday sorted. Lovely. My little boy had some Weetabix and banana this morning for breakfast. He didn't have anything else. He wasn't really that hungry this morning, so that's okay. Now tomorrow we have gym class at 10:30 a.m. I don't think I've got anything else booked in for tomorrow, so we can leave that now. Wednesday we do baby sensory. Thursday we do our gym class again. And then Friday we're doing sing and sign. So Saturday I haven't got any plans yet for Saturday, but Sunday I know I've got, oh, this is where the problem's going to come, where I have Tipp-Ex out. I've got panto rehearsal. We'll give that a little light rub, and then we can go back over, because it just kind of pulls the white out off. There we go. What we might do it with is this. So here you go. Do my dots. Okay, so I'm just doing some dots down here. And I won't go all the way to the end. I won't fill all that in, I know I won't, but that's okay. And then currently watching, listening, reading, loving, and then what was the other one I had? I did have another one. Wanting. Missing. I'm going to put that in as well. Just to kind of record, and then in years to come, when I come back and I look at these again, I know what I was looking at and I was wanting and wishing for. That's pretty much it for this setup. I'm not going to add much more. Tomorrow, when I've decided what I'm going to do after my gym class, I'll come back in and I'll draw a line underneath my to-dos and my events. And yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope the camera angle was okay, and let me know if you like this kind of video. I like doing this kind of video, to be honest. It's quite nice and fun, and it gets me actually doing something with my diary, which is nice. And if you like this kind of content, please do feel free to subscribe and follow for more. Thanks, take care, bye bye.